Hey, yeah. Clearly I gotta mess with some stuff because things are not working the way they used to. Let's see what sign we're gonna do next. Everything you need to know is in the description box. We just did Virgo. Ooh, Taurus next, hey? Maybe we should just roll with the theme and do earth signs. I don't know. Taurus, you're next. This is your general read for September. And the last general reading that you'll have from Nanaimo, BC. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah. Yeah, check the description box. This may not resonate. And in addition to that, check out Rising Moon Venus sign for additional messages. Yeah. Mercury retrograde, eh? Perfect time to move. Not really loving that idea, to be honest with you. I'm really liking the Botticelli deck right now. So I'm probably going to use that for you. I haven't decided. I'm gravitating towards it already, but I'm not going to. I think I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to roll into your song for the month. What is this? What is this energy here? Fumbling. Are you nervous to the point of fumbling or something? Goosebumps. I've got goosebumps right now. Don't mind me. I'm a little, my wrist hurt today. I had to actually wear my wrist thing at work. Just down the hall in my office right there. So I actually had to do that. It sucked. Oh, it didn't want to come together. Yeah, it's undivided energy. Craving silence right now. Silence and stillness of mind. Wanting to settle your energy. You're really trying to... Ooh, somebody's got a sore index finger. In particular. It's bruised. Like you jammed your finger. There's something in particular that you're looking forward to, a specific moment. And seeing the look on somebody's face during a specific moment. Trying to capture it in your mind. During a specific moment. Okay, let's go. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Like I said, everything's in the description box, folks. I'm not going to waste time on that stuff anymore. There's anticipation. Counting up, counting down. Counting up and counting down. The gardener by the Dresden dolls will make a man out of you yet. We will plant brambles in your bed. Get off your knees and have a look. This is as good as it will get. Oh, at last my little flower's getting put to use. You've always been a failure, but now you're bearing strange new fruit. I will take the belt from off the hook and watch the garden grow. It's a really good song. You know what's really interesting is that I used to do a lot of blogging and music reviews and a lot of stuff like that when I was in college. And I drew a lot of parallels after I'd left and I continued on with it. And this song, if you listen to this song alongside Marilyn Manson's version, well, it's not even a version, it's his own song called The Gardener, off The Pale Emperor. His is, I'm not man enough to be human, but I'm trying to fit in and I'm learning to fake it. And hers is, will make a man out of you yet. And it's like, it's interesting because even the guitar, she does this interesting thing with the piano, but like just this little tiny piece, this little tiny, it's like 2 bars in between the chorus and the verse, and same thing with the guitars. I believe the guy's name is Tyler, the guy who does the guitars for the Pale Emperor, and he does something interesting there that's kind of the same, but it's like a satirical version of it. As an outside observer, you would see that. I bet you they have nothing to do with each other, but it's the parallels. The parallels. There's parallels also. Anyway, that's enough of me geeking out on that. I grabbed this. It was the first one that I was drawn to. So we're cheating on Libra and we're taking the filigree. I like the gold and the black and the gold. So we're going to do a 666 spread for you. Past, present, future. We'll read the verticals when we can. This is a very auspicious deck for me. I don't use it for many signs. I usually use it for my cardinal signs. If you've been wondering why I'm talking fast, it's because I'd like to get as much content in as possible. And I do plan on clarifying using the Sun Moon Tarot. Taurus. 7 hours in Venus. Yeah, it's like as soon as a certain thing happens, it's like as soon as the noise happens, the one noise, like, or the downbeat, or the, you know, as soon as this person enters, or the lights come up, or there's something you want to be able to see, you know, and you're looking and you're watching for the reaction. There's a reaction you're looking for. You're looking for a reaction. What is the reaction you're looking for? I don't know. We'll see. Taurus. I keep on getting that. It's like a reveal of some sort. But is it a reveal for you or is it a reveal for the person is the question. By the way, I did try to go with landscape mode for my readings and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Maybe when I get into my new setup at my new place, then I could do it. Let's see. Okay, twist for fairness. Ooh, yeah, nervous. Nervous, yep. And as soon as somebody calls you on it, yep. As soon as somebody calls you on it, you start to scatter away. You don't want to talk about it. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's go with your past energy first. Energy carrying you into, by the way, this is for all of September. Next time you see me, I will be in my new place, and I'll be late on your reading because I won't have internet service. I land in my new, you know, destination on the 1st of October. So you have 2 cards here. What are they? Okay, without delay. Something that's made you hurry and rush and no longer be. You're no longer sitting in that energy of surveying the land above you, but you do see I'm shaking as well. Yeah, you're jittery. You're going for it. You're going for something. You've decided to go for something. I think it's more mentally, though, in the past. You've decided to go for something. You're not really talking about it, though, because we have this where you kind of feel like there's no victory happening. There's no homecoming, no victory, no parade. This is a victory parade, homecoming, no parade. Moving in the opposite direction. Yeah, you're internalizing something that you wish would not, you're waiting for the delay to be over with. You'd like to move forward towards something with homecoming energy and triumph. But you're keeping it to yourself, and you don't feel like you can at the moment. Because you're working. Because you're working. You're busy with your nose to the grindstone. Busy mastering your craft, honing your craft. For some of you, this is definitely about apprenticeship energy. So if you are learning a new trade, you can't experience victory yet because you feel that you have more work to do. You feel that you have more skill to master. You know, like there's a new horizon to conquer, so you can't necessarily move forward with this other thing. That's certainly something you feel passionate towards. You just can't, you're keeping it 2 cents. Oh, no, 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 no. It's too many. Okay, so what else? Justice, equilibrium. There's a feeling of fairness, equality, balance here that you need to achieve, and truth. You want to be able to see the truth in something. You want to be able to see it from both angles and understand it. And understand it in its total honesty. Libra energy. You could be working towards, if you're somebody in the legal profession, you could be working towards something to do with like a bar exam or something, but you haven't been successful in the past. And you feel pressure to move towards it. If not, this could be something else. Could be about looking to achieve fairness and justice and equilibrium, or at least feel that you're an equal with something or with someone before moving towards it. Working on something is keeping you from moving forward and feeling victorious. What else? But you're not oblivious, you see. You're at a crossroads and you've taken your blindfold off. You're no longer sitting in defensive energy. Your heart is open. Because here, look. Look, here, the blindfold is on. The swords that are in front of the person guarding them with protection. And they have their hands clasped across their heart. However, in the reverse, also Libra energy, because it is the balance of 2. Decision making. You did make a decision after deciding if there was equilibrium, fairness, if somebody was your equal. Yeah, if somebody was your equal. Okay, there's you. You need to connect with yourself. It has to do with creativity. Creative energy, if somebody was connected with the earth, if somebody was life-giving, life-yielding, if somebody was life-suffocating, or even if they were somebody who was of the highest honor and achievement of their own right, or if they were fertile, if they were able to produce. Libra energy as well. You've got 3 Libra cards here, okay? Why is this past energy? I don't know. It could be during Libra season last year that this came to your awareness. Could be that it's something that you began working on with an eye on Libra season. Could be something that you began working on during your birthday season. And understood during your birthday season the creativity and fertility and divinity of typically a female figure, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It's just feminine energy. It's connectedness with the divine earth mother energy, right? It's groundedness, centeredness, connectedness with the earth. The understanding of what it takes to build and create from a fixed yet also cardinal stance, right? Because Libra energy is cardinal energy, that which builds, and Taurus energy is that which is fixed and in place and is actually the grounded force of the Empress. It is the artist, by the way. Life Path 3, that's the artist. Okay. In the present, okay, something returning from your past, something that's reiterating to you. It's an emotional situation. Could be somebody coming back from your past, or you revisiting somebody from your past. But I'm feeling here that it's an emotion that is reiterating itself from your past. It's a feeling coming back to you. That same feeling of without delay, I have to move forward, because I'm seeing this moving in from the past as well. I'm reading the verticals as I go to try and conserve time. Oh, 2. What do we got? 8 of Swords in the reverse. You're coming out of a mental prison. I think you're freeing yourself from the past emotional energy and strain, as if you were guilty, feeling like there's regret here, okay? There's regret. You feel that because in the past you did delay and you didn't act spontaneously, that was responsible for the reason that you did not have victory in a situation. That 3 of Wands in the reverse, followed by the 6 of Wands in the reverse in the past. And now in the present, right underneath it, you've got these 2 guys. So you've got something that feels irrevocable that you've walked away from, chosen to walk away from, coming back to you in the form of energetic, residue. The feeling of guilt and regret that you moved on from something that you could have actually had a really promising future with, because you delayed chasing after victory. And you put yourself in a mental prison over it, but now you're freeing yourself from that. Because you've come back around and you've learned the lesson, you're encountering it again. Because you've learned the lesson, what is your reward? During the present, it's not necessarily 10 of Cups energy, no, but it is 9 of Cups energy, which is sitting there being secure in your decision to move forward into emotional fulfillment. Remember, the 9 of Cups is, in fact, indeed, Taurus friends, the lesson from the 8 of Cups, yeah? So once you've learned the lesson of being able to walk away from something that is otherwise of emotional fulfillment, in search of things that absolutely would more than likely fit the bill for you much more suitably, you end up with your 9 of Cups as a reward for that. You really do, right? And I think we've all encountered in our lives where we've walked away from things that were seemingly great. You know what I mean? Seemingly great, to discover right under our noses the entire time, right? There's 9 of Cups right there. We just had to have the courage to walk away from the 8 of Cups, right? Taurus, what else is happening for you? And I think that this has to do with your work, or it's precipitating from your work. You've honed your craft, and it's allowed you the opportunity to settle comfortably into emotional fulfillment of a wish. Securely, actually rather confidently. This guy's rather confident looking, isn't he? Almost to the point of cavalierness, right? Okay, Taurus. What else in the present? Taurus. Well, I can't have all those. I'll go with this one first. I only have 4, so I'm going to go with this guy first because he's separated from the deck. Emperor in the reverse. Anger. There is a feeling of veracity here. You might be a little too eager after this 9 of Cups is realized by you in the present. You might be a little moody. There might be righteous anger here. Normally, the Emperor in the reverse is somebody who rules with fear. Somebody who is, a warmonger. Somebody who, Aries energy, of course. It is interesting. It's rather curious, actually. We talked about cardinal energy earlier. I think that's interesting. On the zodiac wheel, Libra crosses, and that is its cardinal and zodiac counterpart is Aries energy. If we flip them, do you know? That's the way it works. And over here we have Capricorn, and over here we have Cancer, right? So that's what the zodiac wheel looks like in terms of major arcana cards. We would have the Devil, and we would have the Chariot over here, So Justice with this Could be righteous anger. But because it's not in the upright, I'm not really feeling that it's righteous anger, yeah? This is the vertical that I would be reading on the table from the past energy moving forward. What I am seeing is that somebody might have angered you because they're coming in and they're trying to balance things out, and you might actually be feeling a little overconfident. I'm gonna call it. You might be feeling a little overconfident coming out of this energy, feeling on top of the world, and then, you know, or you could be encountering an emperor in the reverse, somebody who is, you know, abusing their power, a leader of sorts. But somebody who abuses their power, most certainly. This one's going down here, face down. We're not going to look at it. The other two, though, we have the Nine of Wands in the upright. Defensiveness, guardedness, being exhausted yet on the verge of success or breakthrough. Almost being at the top of the mountain, you know what I mean, when you're climbing, needing to, you know, fence yourself off in order to take rest and reprieve, excuse me. Followed by the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And because of this guardedness, we end up not cultivating that which would provide us with stability. It's almost as if you are, because you're on guard and because you are blocking your energy from others right now, you're becoming bankrupt of new investment in your stability. It's impacting your ability to invest in your future, whether that be within yourself, within your centeredness, your connection to the earth, which then, because we're right underneath the Empress here, your creativity, what you reap, you sow, and you're not reaping a whole lot right here with this because you're feeling guarded. You feel like you can't express. Okay. Future. Just the one for now. Strength card in the upright, Leo energy. Maintaining even keel with your temper, making sure that you are also, well, there's a call to courageousness here also, a call to courageousness. Infinity, there's something here that has to do with destiny. It's implied by the infinity symbol that's present on most, if not all, strength interpretations. But I feel like there's the need here to, there's a call to courage to move forward despite your past experiences with, you know, delaying choices, holding off on them, and in fact having to abandon things that you emotionally invested in as a result. Without delay, I must go back to this thing that I abandoned. Have courage. That's what it's saying to me if I read the vertical. And if that's the case, if I'm reading the vertical in its direct translation, or at least, you know, a bullet pointed half-ass, you know, then it could be saying that it's time to try something new. Because going back and pouring over the same mistake over and over again is not leading to your victory either. And you're trying to set yourself free of a mental prison during the current period, right? Because that's going to result in your 9. What else? No. Oh, well, I guess we definitely have to take it like that now. It was supposed to be in the last position and in the reverse. Now it's in the first position in the upright. Taking rest. You're going to need to take some time to sleep. It's usually sleeping it off under a tree, they say. Well, not they, but it's one of the interpretations. It's about the dream state, working with dreams, meditation practices in specific mindfulness meditation, and again, like there's just this energy of grounding and centering over your reading that's super, super important. I think it'll be helpful to your creativity. It'll be helpful to setting you free of this mental prison, though, because it's in the direct line underneath this loss, this feeling of loss, of returning without victory to something. And you're setting yourself free of the mental prison in the present. And now in the future, we see you taking rejuvenation and relaxation and time away to really contemplate and go within and heal after some pain. The 3 comes before this, the 3 of Swords. You do know that, right? The 3 of Swords is a pretty ugly ass card. It's 3 swords piercing a heart. Yeah, and it still wants to be in the upright, even when it lays down. And you know what? It's interesting. It landed right on top of this 8 of Cups in the reverse. You got to stop going back. There's something implicit here about stop going back. If you're going to go back, it's got to be to heal. It's got to be to heal. But if you're just going to play it on repeat so that you can feel the hurt over and over again, well, it's just 13-year-old girl rewinding the same song over and over again. You know, at a certain point, you do have to move on. You know, there is celebratory energy here in the future underneath your 9 of Cups and underneath your 8 of Cups. So there is the promise of joy moving forward. I think you need some time and some space away from the noise for a minute, but there is celebratory energy here. And I think that once you realize where your emotional fulfillment lies and where that real wish for emotional fulfillment lies, you're going to take joy in it, but you have to go inwards and you have to heal first. Then we have you, then you get on your horse. It doesn't have to be a dude. Then you get on your horse, you know, Knight of Cups energy. I think it's you getting on your horse here. I don't know why. It's not even your card, but I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that there. You either sending somebody on a horse or you're getting on the horse. Yeah, you got wings. Look at that. There's a message. There's a message that comes before the arrival. This is Cancerian and Piscean energy, classically, I read. It's very romantic, very poetic, very sometimes over the top with how romantic it can be. He's like, I'm running to save you. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. With the white horse, yeah. But it's important for you to remember to maintain equilibrium here because it's in the same line. Being fair. Non-reactive. Watching out for that Aries individual. Okay, you're riding towards a firm foundation, a home, maybe a new home. Warm welcomes. Somebody's going to welcome you there with open arms, I'm hearing. This is also about firm foundations. Riding towards a firm foundation that you wish to build, or one that you have built, or that is already pre-established. Some people consider it, and I do consider it in certain contexts, to be the marriage bed, the 4 posts of the marriage bed. So it can be about firm foundations in a relationship. If I read the vertical, though, we're dealing with somebody who's taken off the blindfold, is ready to make a decision, or has decided in the past to make a decision, is extremely guarded, but then moves into, it's a home. Moving towards a home. The enrichment of a home. It could be a place that has to do with striking inspiration in you. Yeah, there are no romantic cards except for this Knight of Cups. So if this is actually seen as you, it's you moving towards this person's home, or you sending somebody to this person's home, and it strikes inspiration in you, or it strikes inspiration in them, but there's a lot of guarded energy around this, and there's somebody who's rather tyrannical that's around this person, that oversees them, or is overseeing you, or is controlling you, or is watching this. If it's a romantic thing, I don't know. I think this is something that's internal for you that's going on concurrently with some of your efforts romantically. I feel like your romantic efforts have kind of been on the back burner here. You have more wands than anything else going on here, Taurus. And that's creative energy for me. That's creative energy, travel energy, passion for something outside of oneself, but inside of oneself at the same time. It's not emotional as much. There is water here, but it's not like that. It's not like that. Okay, we got Tower. Something shocking and interesting. This came out also. Something shocking and interesting I got. You were feeling that because you were guarded, you weren't able to create. You weren't feeling creative and fertile, and you weren't feeling grounded. Something unexpected happens. Are you surprising this person? Or is this person surprising you? Whatever it is, there's ambition, determination, passion, drive, loyalty. Again, groundedness, cardinal energy again. Again. This is Capricorn energy, by the way. The only one that you don't. And Scorpionic energy with the Tower, fixed energy. They came out together. Scorpio, Capricorn. Something shocking. Something shocking related to a Capricorn. Do you have... You don't have any Cancerian? You do. You have Cancer right here. You're building something. Are you building a home? You could be building a home because we have all 4 cardinal energies here. Although I will say that's not necessarily as definitive. Neither is the Queen of Pentacles. But it's my card, so I'm going to go with it. Bottom of the deck. Healing. You're healing a broken heart right now. You might actually have arrived at healing and are just realizing it right now. It's like that feeling one day when you're like, holy fuck, I'm healed. I got over it. I'm over it. Holy crap, I'm actually over it. No, like I'm so over it, da 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 da. And I just got something right here. So yeah, you are. That might be a shocking revelation that you come to terms with at the end of September. Could be traveling towards somebody and then realizing that it's so shocking. There's something shocking here that happens that topples something that you had thought or imagined you had no clue about. It's happening near the end of September. I know it. I'm getting like a eat your heart out energy here, though. Don't know why. Okay, let's clarify. Sun, Moon, Tarot. I like little baby decks for doing this. Little tiny ones that are easy to shuffle, and then you can kind of get more cards over the top, right? Because when they're small like this, it's easier for clarification. There aren't many. There are not many decks that are this small. Although you can get them. This one comes in a tin. I like the tins. Actually, Veronica Ray has her own deck out right now, and I'm hoping to get one with the tin. I don't think the one with the tin is out just yet. But if I wasn't lazy, I'd click on it and figure out if there was. Okay. Taurus. Trusting preparedness again. Still disorganized energy. Still trying to file things off, figure things out. Tell us about this delayed energy. This no longer delaying. What are you no longer delaying? What are you no longer delaying, Taurus? Phone call? There's something about a phone call I'm hearing. Yeah, coming out of hiding. Coming out of that keep to yourself energy. You've been keeping to yourself. You've been keeping to yourself and trying to figure out an inner truth. Something's been bugging you. And you're trying to connect with yourself so you can figure out what it is. What is it? What is it? What is it? Virgo energy. It's during Virgo season, right? We're in Virgo season now. Why you can't make up union with somebody? Why you can't see union with someone? And what did you find out? Why are you coming out of hermit mode? You couldn't have union with someone. You couldn't achieve union with someone. Because then the secret will be out. Because then you would have to admit to something. You would have to talk about something that you've been hiding. Piscean energy. Yeah. Something right here. Still with the equilibrium, the black and the white pillars are really getting to me here. The equilibrium. There's something about not being equals. Because we're not equals. Can't have victory because we're not equals. So you put your face down in your work. But then you realize equilibrium. Why do you realize equilibrium? What is this with the justice? Why do you equalize? Why do you equalize librium? What does librium mean? I don't want to know what that means. Hey, Google, what does librium mean in Latin? Radio silence, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be better in an apartment. Let's see what that is. When did you realize that there was equilibrium? When you gained perspective. You stood still and did nothing to gain perspective, and you did. You stood still and did nothing. That's a Virgo card during Virgo season, the beginning of Virgo season. And did nothing. Gain a perspective that you didn't have. That's how you decided that you were equal with this person on some level. Who is this person that you are equal with? Emperor in reverse. He comes out again. Okay, Aries in the reverse. They may have been done, there's something unfair about this. Somebody was bullied or done wrong, or there was some sort of energy that had to do with violence. Violence. And you didn't think it was fair. You didn't think it was fair. There's something here that has to do with controlling, domineering energy that's not fair. Lovers in the reverse. Gemini. That's you in between. Aries and... So we have Pisces, Aries. You're missing Gemini. You make a choice in love. Somebody had to make a choice in love because the Lovers lands right on the 2 of Swords. You're the one that's missing. They had to make a choice in love. That's how you knew they were equal with you. They had to make a choice in love. You were the one that was missing. You're over here. You're on the other side of Lovers. You're separated out. They had Aries, they had Pisces, they had Virgo. And they made the choice. You're on the other side in the upright. You're the one that nobody touches. You're the one that they don't touch. Is that how you knew? You're the one that they don't touch. So that's how they knew. You're the one that they don't do. Yeah, because you're separated out. I wish you could see this right now. I'm going to leave it just as it is. Maybe if I don't touch anything, then I can just leave it as is. You'll be able to see it. You're separated out. I have a series of cards here that are like a timeline. You're separated out, Taurus. You're the one that they don't touch. You're the one they omit. And that's how you know that they're fair and just. They made a choice. You're the choice. You're the choice. Tell me more. They don't want to talk about it. Shit. They didn't move forward. They didn't move forward with you. Yeah, and that's how they don't, that's how you know. They didn't fucking move forward with you. That's how you know. That's how you know. Some people would say that's a reversal in fortune. I see it as a grinding halt to the wheel, no movement forward. They didn't move forward with anything, they didn't pursue something with you, and that's how you know. That's how you know. There's Virgo, there's Pisces, there's Aries, there's Gemini, but there's no Gemini. I mean, there's the Lovers is in the reverse is the choice in love, especially over top of the Two of Swords. Then that fixed energy of the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. You're on that side. You're separated out. Might make you feel a little isolated. Tell me more. Why are you separated out? Why are you separated out? Okay. Who is this person who's... Did you notice this? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. A lack of luxury and finery. The Prince of Swords. Five of Swords in the reverse. You're feeling a victory here with it. You want to move impulsively. You've seen impulsive action in this person. You've seen impulsive action in this person before. You think they're searching after luxury because they don't have any. But you've seen impulsive action in this person before. And because they're not taking impulsive action towards you, you can see it as victory for you. You see it as victory for you. That's why you think that they made the choice to move towards you instead of all these other options. I'm not seeing any actual options cards, but I'm seeing how you know this person is fair and just and equal with you. Because they are not Nine of Pentacles energy. They're Nine of Pentacles reversed. And they had the choice to move passionately towards and impulsively towards you. And we have Five of Swords in reverse after that. Shows triumph over defeat. Anything else on that? Any other things? Any other? No. Oh. Four of Cups. They had the option from the divine and they decided to wait. They decided to wait and hold off. You could be as well. Okay. What is this lingering Eight of Cups in reverse energy here that you're dealing with? It's something that you experience a lack of balance with. It's something that makes you lose your cool over. Something that you don't have a lot of patience for anymore. Or something that you're you feel impatient with. Yeah, you have impatience when it comes to this because of that three wands in the reverse up there. You experience impatience because you feel that you're going to have to make a choice to walk away from something that would normally provide you with emotional fulfillment. So you're impatient. You have a hard time waiting. Or you don't want to wait. You feel like somebody's going to walk out on you when you could be a lot of cups to them. Sagittarius energy. It's also about travel and spirituality, by the way. No. Yes. That's a whole lot of flippers that I'm not going to take. Okay, 2. There's you again. Oh, no. Yeah. You feel that somebody gonna reject you. You're sitting there saying, but I'm the Empress. I'm this fertile person who's connected with the earth and extremely creative and grounded and stable, and I have a lot to offer somebody, and people just walk away. I give them all of this emotional fulfillment. I fill all of their cups and they walk. They turn around and they walk away once their cups are filled. I am a life-giving force, and once people are done with me, they walk away with their cups full. In fact, they don't even take the cups. They just leave them there after they've drank from them. That's the mental prison. Yeah. Six of Wands again, right underneath the Six of Wands with that mental prison that you're trying to free yourself from. You're trying to free yourself from the feeling of losing always, of always feeling defeat and rather than victory, of always having to come home with the news that you've lost yet again, that you're not coming home with a parade behind you. In that sense. No. Is it? Oh, it's 3. Okay. You're looking for an apology. You're looking for a small token or gesture of appreciation from someone. You don't want anybody to know. It's something that you secretly hope for. With that page. Just a small little, something that's sentimental but small and sweet. Very simple. You know, you look for that. You hope for that. It's going to lead to your 9 of Cups here. Something that sets your anxiety away. You know, it's something from a dream. It's something that's going to give you peace. Peace offering, peace, a peace, a peace. Something that's a piece of something. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, something that brings you peace. Something that brings you peace. It would bring you peace. So you're looking for your peace. Not peace like a piece of something, like peace. You're looking for your peace. Did you dream once that somebody would bring you something and you would know? Like there's something that signifies that to you? Anything else on that? Okay. Scorpio energy. It's surprising. It's going to shock you when it happens. Is that what you're looking for? That's what you're looking for when you go out. That thing when I was channeling. That's what you're looking for when you go out. There's something that you're looking for, a reaction. You're scanning. You're looking for it. You're looking for it because when it happens, you're going to know it. You're going to see it. And you're going to know it. And it's going to be shocking to you, but you're going to see it and you're going to know. You're just going to know. Scorpio energy during Scorpio season. That can't be because we're in the present here. Oh, a pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise. Something that surprises you. You weren't expecting it to be as pleasant as it was. What's with this Emperor in the reverse energy that comes up twice here now? Tell us more about that. For Taurus. Usually a tyrannical boss. Okay, he's coming up against you. It's in direct opposition with you. Or you are an Aries, Taurus cusper who sometimes struggles with your temper and with your jealousy. There's something within yourself that challenges preconceived structures that have to do with a religion and philosophy, or that has to do with the conventional structure of relationships, especially with that Tower in reverse. Or somebody comes along and totally bowls over some of your well-established ideas or ideals, or challenges you to reassess them. Does that put you on? That's what puts you on guard, right? You're worried that it's going to hit your legacy and disturb your peace. because a peace offering or a timepiece is usually a Page of Pentacles. I normally don't have anything to do with peace of anything over here. That's a different word. We're talking homonyms now. You're on guard. You're worried that somebody's going to take your legacy or ruin your legacy. And you feel that you don't have time. Why do you feel you don't have time? Taurus. Why do you feel you don't have time? Oh, I just saw a moon. Why do you feel you don't have time? Oh, because your belief in your wish is waning. You're running out of ideas. Your faith in your ideas is waning. Your faith in your stability is waning. Your stability is linked to your ideas, the things that you reap, the things that you sow, the things that you sow. You're worried about the things that you sow. You don't have much faith in them anymore. Aquarian energy. Tell me more. You're losing faith. Yeah. You know that eventually you're going to have to move on. You know that you eventually have to sit in your intellectual mind. And move forward. Move on. And you were holding out faith in things that you would cultivate. You're not quite so sure that you can cultivate much more. Your faith in that is waning. You're leaning more towards the intellectual now. This courage you're supposed to have moving into the future, the courage that you're going to take up. The courage to work on mind, body, and spirit. The union of all three. To make decisions, to move forward, to no longer delay decisions. What kinds of decisions? About moving forward. No longer delay moving forward. The courage to move forward, yeah. Courage to move forward with what? Healing. Just about smacked you in the face, didn't it? That's why we got the Four of Swords there. It's for healing. Healing unfinished business. Things that you never tied up the loose ends on. What is this joy? Joy that you experience after you do that. You're going to experience joy after you do that. Wholeness and completeness that you're trying to achieve in your sleep state and in your meditative states. Okay, we have a flipper. Strength in the reverse. Joy. Somebody taking joy in your lack of courage or in you losing your temper. Leo energy. Maintain a sense of courage to go out and celebrate. There's something that you're going to want to go celebrate. A decision maybe, but it's moving into the Knight of Cups energy. Hold out strength to maintain that Knight of Cups energy. Charging towards, not really charging towards, gallantly trotting towards this Four of Wands. Hold out courage to pursue that or to proceed with that. What is that actually? What is that guy riding on it over to do? Exactly. I feel like this is the Capricorn in the Tower almost. Capricorn. Capricorn in the reverse, though. Something you're bound to. Something you're bound to. In excess. Use your human instinct in excess. There it is again, folks. A romantic energy that you're bound to in excess. It's a temptress. Are you addicted to romanticism? You're bound to romanticism. Do you feel bound to a Capricorn individual, but you're bound to romanticism? That's weird. Let's go forward. Bound to the romanticism. Well, we're doing it again, are we? Okay, well, 3 of Swords in the reverse, yeah, because you healed from something. You feel ready to move forward towards this. 4 of Wands in the reverse, though. There's a little uncertainty here. You don't know how somebody's going to respond. 4 of Wands in the upright, 4 of Wands in the reverse. It could go either way. You're uncertain because of the pain that you just healed from. You're uncertain of how it's going to go. What is the Tower? A lack of passion. Lack of passionate action. That is shocking. Does somebody have a lack of passionate action towards you that is shocking? They don't make a choice. They still don't make a choice. They still don't make a choice like they did up here. They're stable and grounded. That's the problem. They're stable and grounded. That shocks you. You're looking for fire. You don't see fire. You don't see them make a clear call, precise judgment. They're sitting on their throne in that stable, ambitious, and determined, yet stable and grounded earth energy of Capricorn. Oh, we climb. Capricorn climb. But at the same time, you know, it's methodical. It's practical. 10 of Wands, there's burdens. You take on a burden here. They've got burden. That King of Wands. There's that Aries, tyrannical energy again. Something rules over this person. They watch you. They watch you, though. They feel like something's in control of them. But they watch you. They just don't want to carelessly communicate. They're scared of carelessly communicating with that sword and slicing and dicing you. They don't want to come in as a King of Wands in reverse energy. And they have a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibility. Anything else? Oh, well, that came out again, so it's meant to be. So they don't communicate, like I said. They don't communicate. They do want to come in from the cold, though. They want to allow themselves in from the cold. They may even express warmth to you. Their intention is to have a passionate new beginning or to demonstrate through a strike of the inspiration. Remember, demonstrative, right? So they may communicate indirectly with a strike of the divine matchstick, right? Overall energy. 2 of Pentacles. You end up with a decision on your hands, Taurus. You're either juggling 2 options, or you need to make a decision of 2 options, or there's a need to balance. Look, there's that infinity symbol again. This is a part of your divine path. Okay, let's see what you need to tell yourself during this month to stay calm, cool, and collected, and then we'll take a look at some magnetic poetry for you and be done. Did I actually do just an hour? That's great. Taurus, I am healthy. Yeah. So if you haven't been feeling so hot lately, try this one on for size, right? But, you know, maybe you just, maybe you might just be sitting in a little bit of paranoid energy about that, thinking that you're old and blah, blah, blah. But you really need to just tell yourself that you're a healthy individual, you know, is in the prime of their life, etc., you know? Okay, let's see, Taurus. I'm going to use my left hand for this. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm doing it. So let's see. Hearing violets in the pool right now also. Can't remember who that's by. This is it. We're saying this is it. Interesting. So there's a couple of things here. Some random ass stuff just for you. Thanks, Taurus. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out and listening to me do all this stuff for you. You can do all the things that you're supposed to do if it worked out for you. If it didn't, again, all the other signs out there for you, like your rising moon and Venus sign are out. And I'll see you for your love read. The sign that has the most views gets its love read first. So do it to it. We'll see you. We'll see you next time. Bye. Just so you can see all of the things the way that they are when I do them. Here, this was the thing that I wanted you to see. Look at. So we had Virgo, we had Pisces, and we had the Emperor. And separated off was the decision with the lovers, and then there you are. Do you see? Anyway, I found that really interesting. Anyway, there's your messy spread. Yeah. Okay, bye.